to Let's Play Megadimension Neptunia VIIR 2. That's what the actual name of the game is. I didn't know it was like a direct sequel. They actually did it like V, and then the name changed for VR. Oh no! You're so clumsy.
This couch here.
You okay?
What in the world am I doing? I don't know the first thing about moving through a gate, and here I am trying to show off.
You're the only one wearing socks. It's like, I know how men be. I'm not showing off my bare feet.
Hello. I thought I'd drop by.
What?
Don't look at me like that! How was I supposed to know that the gate would open right in front of your freaking couch?
You did better than Neptune. She went through the goddamn ceiling.
For kicking your furniture.
I was about to ask if you're okay.
By the way, this box on the table.
Hmm? It looks like a book. Oh no, it's a game.
Is this a video game from your world?
Don't know why it's purple,
The
but
genres... Oh! It's an FPS!
it's probably not mine then.
You know, I actually enjoy a good FPS game, but I'm not very good
Wait.
at playing them.
Does my copy of Uncharted 4 that
On
I
my
came
own
with the
when I play
PlayStation
games
4
like
count?
this, and I usually end up being a target. This is more of Uni's scene, not mine. Oh, Uni's my little sister. She loves guns and military stuff, and knows a ton about all that. Uni always looks the most excited when she's playing those kinds of games. Just the other day, we were playing a multiplayer game together, and we talked a lot, but our chat became more and more niche, and it eventually got a little too hard for me to keep up with her. It's crazy! There are so many types of guns, and when you throw in customization, it's incredible how much there is to know. Speaking of weapons, I'm sure you already know this, but the weapon that I enjoy using the most is the rapier. What you might not have known is that there's quite a difference between Neptune's katana and my rapier, even though they're both swords.
Aside from the obvious.
To explain it briefly, rapiers are much lighter than other swords, and they excel at stabbing your enemy because of that.
Yeah, katanas for slashing.
Katanas are sharp, so you can slice or stab. Some say it's better because it can do both. Although it sounds like a more powerful weapon, its blade is rather delicate. An incredible amount of skill is needed of its user to wield it
Yeah, seems like a
properly.
very thinner blade.
Let's see. If you happen to get the chance, you should try to watch us when we're on the battlefield again. It'll paint a better picture of what I'm talking about. I'd show you now, but I can't just go swinging a sword around your room.
What if it was like
Also,
a fake sword?
a weapon's attributes are only part of the puzzle. Its user's physique and personality affect their compatibility with it too. My fighting style is what I'd call economic. I fight smarter, not harder. The rapier is light, and it allows me to quickly exploit my enemy's weaknesses. The katana isn't worse, but it has a curved blade. That gives it a pretty unique feel, and honestly, that makes it a little difficult for me to handle. Neptune is a lot different in that she doesn't subscribe to a particular fighting style. She's very free, and an offensive weapon suits her.
Wait, why am I looking down when I zoom in?
In my opinion, her fighting style completely ignores any and all tactics. It's just so dangerous that I couldn't possibly think of trying to emulate it. What? I'm not. I don't think I'm talking about her that much. It's because, we're both goddesses, and this is stuff about her I should know.
You are the rival character,
As fellow CPUs,
more or
sometimes
less.
we fight together. And when we do, combination skills become important too, you know? So, it's not weird. It's totally normal to analyze her movements. In battle, of course. Hey, can you keep this conversation between the two of us?
I feel like Neptune's known you enough already to...
Thing is, if she were to to hear this. She'd take it the wrong way, and I'd never hear the end of it.
As Neptune do. But your secret's safe with me.
That's great news. It's nice to share a secret like this. It's the stuff of real friendships.
Can't narc on my, console goddess of choice. I'm sitting here literally like a PlayStation 2, 3, and 4.
To relax. I didn't think I'd talk so much. I think I'd better get going now. I guess the gate's position today really is right there.
Okay, try not to trip on the table.
I'll come back again soon, okay? See ya!
Okay, just saw that other VR thing as I was going around getting everybody up. I didn't buy new equipment. Whoop.
I'm sorry. I almost left
Oh.
with your game. Okay, seriously now.
That would have been interesting.
Later.
Can you take stuff from my world back to yours? Probably not. Although you can give me stuff from here. Did I get anything new? Well, I got no more stuff now. I should put you next to the... Put you right next to each other. Yeah. And that's it for whatchamacallit. I gotta check that from time to time. Right, back to the game itself. Like I said, I spend my money getting everybody, like, counters. So that way, if I'm, like, far enough from enemies still, like I find myself, I can spend, like, AP just to do that. And then every so often, if an enemy hits me, I can counter and kill it. Making fights a little bit quicker. Gotta do what I can to, Alright. We last left off, we gotta look at a facility? I never knew this place existed in the city. What's up with this equipment? Does it work? I too was quite surprised when I discovered it. I never would have imagined a facility like this would be left standing in such a pristine condition. Neil, is it alright if I take a look around? I haven't the slightest about what sort of facility this is, but I'm sure no one around who would protest. In that case, I'll get started on digging around this main computer and its server. Typity type. I'll connect the end gear by wire there. You're probably getting more use out of the Nokia than anybody. Again, I only remember the Nokia came up when I did, I think it was like X-Men Legends 1 or 2. There was like a couple of like side characters you could play. You could actually play Beast in that and Ronin and stuff like that, I think. Only time I heard when it came up on Wikipedia, I was like, oh gosh. How is it, sweet old sis of mine? Find anything interesting? Yo, Zero Dimension Neptunia, ba. Psst, no way, is my own younger son giving me the cold shoulder? Are you doing the Squall Lionheart? That game is yet to be remade. I don't see it happening, but apparently if Capcom can get all over on Resident Evil and remake all those. Stranger things have happened. Though they gotta finish FF7 first, that's why I think that might seem it might be a while before they get to that. And even then, there's probably a whole list of other Final Fantasies you could do a remake of. Like 10 would probably be a really good choice. But would you get that would you get that back? Same VAs or like do it new or something like that? Apparently a lot of people are at arms about them remaking 4 to begin with. Seems Gears is extremely focused at the moment, so it may be best to keep from disturbing her at the moment. Could this possibly be? What is it? A discovery? Find something cool? I thought this was some sort of communication facility, but I think it might actually be for transportation. A transport facility. But the equipment here is only enough to transport between here and neighboring cities. And this is conjecture, but from examining this device, interdimensional travel seems unlikely with the limited science tech here. Ah, that would happen. Didn't mean to get your hopes up, sorry. It's alright, little sis, you're trying. We just have to keep searching. What's that noise? Is that your in-gear or your phone? That's my in-gear's ringtone, but I don't have a reception at all, so... Who's the call from? Oh my goodness, it's Histoire! Oh hey! She must have a premium cell phone plan to make calls between dimensions. Nep Jr., Histoire can be pretty impatient, so I'd picked up that call right about now if I were you. Hello, this is Nepgear. Oh, Nepgear, thank goodness. I've been dying to reach you. Is Neptune with you? Yes, she's right here with me. Howdy, Istu. It's been a doggo's age. How you been? Oh, my stars and garters. I am relieved to hear both of your voices. I've been incredibly worried since your sudden disappearance. No, I'm sorry, Isti. We tried so many times to contact you. There is no reason for you to apologize, Nepgear. After all, you two are in another dimension. Ellipses. Nepgear, can you hear me? I just said you're in another dimension. Does that not surprise you? What are you implying? I just confirmed you're in another dimension. I seem to be more shocked by this information. Naive. So very naive, Isti. We've already figured out we're in another dimension over here. How do you like that? I never expected Neptune to anticipate her current situation in this manner. Have you hit your head anywhere, perchance? Hey, now, isn't that kinda cruel? Also, I think you're forgetting we've done this before. I don't crack my melon open or anything, and my brain always operates at lightning speeds. Well, the image of you being lazy has been burned in my mind lately, so I was under the impression you only use your skull for sport. Damn. So Nepsi acts the same in her world too. Oh, who else is there with you two? Their names are Uzumi and Umio. They've been helping us quite a bit. Uzumi also happens to be the CPU here. I cannot begin to express my gratitude for you looking after these two. Don't worry about it. I haven't had this much fun as long as I can remember. It's been a blast having them around. What's up? Something I said? Nothing at all. I apologize. You reminded me of an old acquaintance. Please, pay it no mind. That's right. I have not yet introduced myself. My name is Histoire, and I am currently operating as Planeptune's Oracle. Histoire and Planeptune, eh? Ooh, get more memories. You not feeling well? Nah, my bad. Just a little tired. Sorry to make you worry. Uzume, would you allow me to speak with her as well? Of course. Greetings, Histoire. This is Umio. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. The pleasure's mine, Umio. I apologize for any trouble the girls have caused. Neptune in particular. No apologies necessary, Histoire. It's felt quite lonesome here for some time now, so this excitement's been perfect for us. It truly is a relief to hear that. Why does this conversation sound like two parents talking to each other over their child? It's like I'm right in the room, you guys. Don't get divorced or anything. What are we, kids or something? You are like a daughter to me, Uzume. That was your kid, Umio? Mr. Umio, you are the father. What a shocking revelation for Umio the Merman, folks. Uzume, how's it feel to be this nation's first Mer CPU? Then doesn't that mean I can breathe underwater? And it means I have a right to eat as much shrimp and crab as I want? Alright. We can have decadent crab hot pot tonight. Woohoo! I simply meant that as a metaphor. It would appear your hands are quite full. I offer my sympathies, Umio. Histoire, are you going to be able to help us find the boy back home? I don't see any possibility here for interdimensional travel. Please, rest assured, by mediating through the Endgear and linking a transport terminal from that world to a transport terminal in ours, it is possible for me to transfer both of you. Ooh, just as expected of my Isti. I am proud to see you suddenly becoming so amazingly high-spec. However, this will consequently deplete a large amount of share energy from our world. Please understand. If we can make it back home, then that's all the small stuff. Nep Jr. work hard for our shares when we get back, after all. Just me? Don't be ridiculous. Gaining share energy is in your job description too, Neptune. When you return, you believe me, I will have you working like a dog. Are you for real? Shush. Maybe I'll just stay on this side of the pond. Don't say that, big sis. Let's get home. I'll help out too, so let's do our best together, okay, Neptune? You'll really help me out? Woohoo! You always spoil her like this, Nepgear. So, Isti, we're actually already in a facility that houses a transfer terminal. Is that true? Yes, but the terminal is only calibrated for spatial transfer within this dimension. Would this be compatible for our application? As long as it is indeed a transfer terminal, it'll work without any problems. So I will use the transfer terminal that you are currently connected to. Guess you two found your ride. Looks like I really wanted to get back home to my friends and my pudding, but now I'm feeling kind of reluctant. I knew this would be an inevitability, but I didn't think I'd be myself again so quickly. Feels like I just got here. That's right, if we leave, she'll be all alone again. Well, Nepsi, Gearsy, it's been fun. I've only known you for a few days, but it feels like it's been much longer. You make sure to take care of yourself, Gearsy. Yes, I'm truly sorry. You helped us out so much, but I couldn't figure out anything about the destruction of your world. You need not worry, but Gearsy, I'll take my time to investigate the rest. How strange. It appears I cannot access that terminal. It might be... Histoire, please give me a moment while I check on something. It's broken. I see. If we can't use this terminal, I'm afraid we may be out of options. Then let me fix it. I'll have to examine it to be sure, but I don't think it's too damaged. I believe this could still work for us. I knew you were good with machines, but I'm impressed you can fix something like this. Well, she is my awesome little sister, after all. What's your special skill, Nepsi? Well, me... Wait. Hold on. What do I do, Uzume? I don't have marketable skills like Nep Jr. Don't ask me. Please contact me once you've completed your repairs, Nepgear. I believe as long as you're within close proximity to the terminal, I can contact you through your end gear. I understand. I'll call you as soon as I'm finished. Is there any way we can be of help? For now, I'm going to try and figure out why the terminal's broken down, so you're free to do as you please for now. There you go again, Nep Jr. Don't be shy, we're more than happy to help. I might not stay up to date with all the games out there, but I for sure know my way around retro consoles. Taking this apart will be a breeze. And if I show off how awesome and cool I am, then everyone's going to realize just how capable of a person I really am. It's like this problem is affecting Nepsi in her own unique way. I may kinda want you to stay put, Neppy. Nani? Pump the brakes, Nepsi. Gearsy's got it handled. Let's go see if we can find anything useful that might be around here that might be useful to us. Oh. Would actually get rid of her for a bit. Can I get her back with this yet? Might have to pick some stuff up to help fully repair the thing. So, how's it looking? So that's how it's wired. I wonder why they have those pots mounted on the board as opposed to... 1 hour later. Hey Gearsy, you done yet? So these broken soldier joints... Or solder? Am I saying that right? Yeah, solder, isn't it? Like soldering. You're probably causing it to short out. I wonder where this resistor is supposed to go. 3 hours later. Can't eat anymore. This is so crazy. The circuit board is a juicy 1988 printed on it. An 88 circuit board, super rare. This circuit doesn't really serve any purpose for our application, so I can just bypass it and take the board home with me. 5 hours later. It's finished. Blah. Ugh, it's finally done. We've been waiting. So, will the transfer work? I fixed as much as I could, but there are 2 problems. The corrosion of one of the core parts of this terminal is really bad. If we want to use the terminal, we need to replace that part. I was able to patch up a lot of the other problems, but I still got a long way to go. You're doing great, Gearsy. What's the other problem? No power. A large amount of energy is required to get the terminal running, but there barely seems to be any power left in the building. Both are difficult problems. Nah, we can search for the spare part. The city's so vast, I'm sure we can find a substitute for it. And what of the energy? We can likely find a replacement part easily, but I imagine finding a power source being difficult. We can figure that part out later. Can't really think of where we'd even find that right now. We might find a solution while looking for the part. Exactly, that being said, let's go look. Oh, she's back. Thankfully that was only temporary. Gonna make more pudding? I could have sworn I saw something that looks similar. Let's take a break for lunch. We can keep searching after. I'm starving. I like that idea. What do we do for lunch? Pudding! It is around that time now that you mentioned it. Anything you're craving, Uzume? Pudding, Nepsi? It's gotta be meat. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? How does meat sound? Meat's good too, but I'd like to propose having some super sugar treats as a dual lunch snack time meal. Well, I guess sweet sounds good too, but when you talk about sweets, it's gotta be crepes. Uzume would so love to have a strawberry chocolate banana crepe with like a ton of whipped cream. The balance between the tangy, slightly sour strawberry and sweet chocolate's super best. Even if we had just the ingredients. That'd be so totally awesome if we had that. You did it again. Well, meat's good and all, but I'm not really that hungry anyway. Whatever's clever, Nepsi. No reason to even cover it up at this point. Yeah, it's just us. We're all right here. So we'll have crepes for lunch. Let's search around many for any leftover ingredients. There's a building nearby that looked like it used to be a market. Uzume's really cute when she tries acting all tough. It's so adorable. I'd really like to take her to the crepe shop on Planet Tower Street. This terminal might be... The terminal can get online. I might be able to find something. Here we go. We can stop Blank's rampaging through Blank. I think I saw this already. Yet another Blank has perished. Blank returned to normal. She remembered what she has done. Blank asked me to blank her. It's like I'm playing a match game over here. I sort of get the meaning, but at the same time I don't. What you looking at? I'm collecting intel on what happened here in your world. Didn't I mention this before? Oh, right, my bad. So how's that going? I found several records, but all the data I found so far is incredibly disjointed. I can't make heads or tails of what I've read. What's your end goal here, Gearsy? I just want to know the truth. What this world was like and why it's been destroyed. It's just speculation, but I feel the reason this nation fell into ruin is written here in these records. There might not be much I can actually do with that information once I uncover it, but even so, it'll just be good to know. Maybe you'll be the one to release me from this prison, Gearsy. Prison? Tried so many times to escape, every attempt has been in vain. That blue sky feels so nostalgic. It might be just what I needed. Eh? Ooh, I started talking weirdly there. Forget it, I'll catch up with you later. Maybe it's really painful for Uzume to be here, in this world. Hey, Gearsy, wake up! Why are you here? I thought you just walked away. Still half asleep? You came over saying there might be a terminal connected to the web and didn't come back, so I came to pick you up. I guess that's what happened. You find anything? I was able to find this record. Let me see. Can't stop Blank's rampaging powers. It's time to search for a way to stop her rampage. I feel like I'm seeing a nightmare. Yet another city perished. How can I possibly stop it? Blank returned to normal. She remembered what she had done. Blank asked me to kill her. Alright, so some of that's a little bit more completed. I don't get this at all. Gearsy, this makes sense to you? I feel like it looks different from before. But I can't see the data properly. Was I that half asleep? How long have you been working on that terminal? I found this in the pile of rubble. Is this a dead copy of Zubius? You know of it? It's a super famous title where the makers of the original placed a hidden message that easily weeds out the fake ones. You're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to games, huh, Nepsi? And over there's Benta. Peel off this crappy logo sticker. Told you, it says Zeka, the real manufacturer behind this thing. I should show this to Nep Jr. too. We found something rare. Nep Jr.? Ba ba ba. Saying that an awful lot. Uzume and Neptune seem to be having so much fun. But this'll all end soon, won't it? Is it really okay for us to leave Uzume and go back home? But Neptune and I both have to return. We have people waiting on us. Can you not hear me? Let's cheer up Nepgear. Hey Nepsy, isn't Gearsy acting a little weird lately? You noticed too, huh? Nepgear is an earnest soul, so if something's wrong, it's pretty much written all over her face. She's the exact opposite of you, huh? Are you trying to imply I'm not earnest? Mm-hmm. Why, you little... Bleh! I wanted to defend myself, but I'm self-aware enough to know that you're right. Why don't we talk to Nepgear, see what she's worried about? Nep Jr., have a sec? Something the matter? You seem down in the dumps lately, so Uzume and I were getting concerned. Something's troubling you, we'll be glad to listen. I'm sorry I made you both worry, but it's okay, I'm fine. I know you better than anyone, Nepgear. You don't look fine at all. Yeah, you got a pretty awful look on your face right now, Gearsy. Oh, I should wash my face over there for a bit then. Whoosh. She ran away. Still no clue about what's upsetting her. My guess is it's difficult for her to talk about whatever's bumming her out so much. What could it be? No idea. Well, let's get her something as a present to cheer her up. You'd know what to get, right? Something that Nep Jr. would like. She is a big hardware geek, so it'd be great if we could find something amazing enough to blow away all her worries. For example, if there was a giant robot equipped with enough power to destroy all of civilization, she'd definitely be delighted. Even if that is simply an example, I'd rather stay away from something so dangerous. Uzume totally thinks that something cute would be better than a giant robot. Even though I've never seen it, I'm sure Gearsy's room is full of super cute plushies. I bet she's giving each and every one a proper name, and at night she sleeps while cuddling her favorite one. Then she'll come crawling into Nepsy's bed with teary eyes, saying she can't sleep without her favorite plushie. Super moe. Sugoi moe. But yeah, I think those giant robots would be pretty badass too. You guys would probably dig it, right? Robots are just the coolest after all. They're just oh so romantic. Goodness gracious, you're always like this, Uzume. I've never seen such a thing, however, although if one truly did exist, it'd be disturbing to have around. Games are the best answer at a time like this. No matter how troubled you are, playing games together will make all your worries fly away. Experiences over material goods, I see. Quite like you, and a good suggestion. I can get behind that too. Let's stop looking for parts for a little bit and go have some fun at the arcade. We still got events. Where are we going? Didn't we come here before? We're taking a break from searching now. Take a breather at the arcade. We gotta find that part still. You need to loosen up, Gearsy. We've defeated the giant, so no one's gonna complain if we kick back for a little bit. Nah, we're good. If anyone has any complaints, I'll just nip them up. So about that arcade, Uzume would be super happy if they had crane games with cute plushies. And when you go to an arcade, you definitely gotta hit up the photo booths. Let's take cute photos together, Gearsy. Okay. You've been outvoted. Oh, we came all this way to the arcade, but all the cabinets are broken. They won't even turn on. If they're all busted up, there's not much we can do here. Any other arcades? Honestly, I haven't seen enough of the city to really know for sure. Umio, you know any arcade spots? Most arcades in this area are in similar states. In fact, out of all the places I'm aware of, this one's in the best condition. Classic Umio, so knowledgeable. I've investigated most every corner of the city in search of share crystals, after all. Going to the neighboring town might be what you guys want to do, I think. Whoa! If it isn't a little baby bug, been a while. What a coinky-dink to meet you here. I happened to spot you all with Miss Uzume and ran over here as fast as I could. That's real nice of you. So you mentioned the neighboring town. Is there an arcade here? Some of our friends are living in a game center there, and the last time we visited, they let us play a bunch of games. That's all I needed to hear. Let's head on over, everyone. We might even be able to find the parts for the transfer terminal. Oh, we had to do all that to unlock the next dungeon. An abandoned arcade. Oh, don't want to do that anymore. Did I get Watcher Notes? Oh yeah, that's what I could have gotten. But only for a little bit, like more than resistance. Like I said, it was better to get like a combo attack to make fighting these things faster. Let's see, area 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't we just hang out here?
Din 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 din. It's not quite Naruto running. Club Zeka. We run into Kayuma Kirsu. Baby Bug, this is pretty different from what we were talking about. The hell's Crash should have been living here. Oh, Crest, what's going on here? Been rough. Dangerous monsters started living here just a little while ago, but everyone's safe. We'll deal with it. Is it okay to ask for your help, Miss Uzume? I'm not perfect, but I am a CPU. In situations like this, I consider it my duty to step in. When you say that monsters just settled here, you were talking about the ones outside, right? Those weaklings are no match for me. I'll get this done in style, so stand back and watch. We heard you had some games here, and we came to play. Nothing's stopping us now. That's why your friends come? To play games? As surely as I stand here, so once we defeat the monsters, can you show us the best game that's here? Of course, you ought to be having fun anyway. Oh, we got the Koopo Cats again. But yeah, I can go defense. Spend 3 OP. Cross combo counter. Can I get you? And that's even after I move people up, too. But yeah. Some of those like 1500, and then you gotta spend money to get a technique before you can get the whatchamacallit. So I spent all my money on that. That's why everyone's in like the upper 20s now. Here we go. That enemy just takes the swing, and the counter is like one of our special techniques, so we can just...
I'm gonna mop the floor with you.
Get the drill breaker.
Panzer Blade!
Only works once though, but still. If they're not gonna have me like have like increased movement or get like closer or something like that. Or maybe there is. Oh no, she can do more than one. Oh wow. Didn't work like that. I just finish it off. I don't know if we'll take more damage as a result, but that doesn't matter. We heal every time we're out, so.
My turn.
I'll drop that, no problem. But yeah, just every time we're out here. Countered. Countered and done. Okay, hopefully it'll quicken things up. Weird how L2 is like this, make the battles go faster, but if I want to run, it's L1. Why wouldn't it be like the same button? That just feels weird to me. Look at that dance, it says dance, Revelaxid or whatever. Crane game. Yeah, UFO crane. UFO catchers. Ooh, that sucker blue screened. And sit down arcade cabinets. That's definitely Japan. Club Sega scene, alright. I don't think Club Sega's around anymore. Didn't they close up shop or something like that? What's this thing that's over here? Is that a... Oh, can I jump on it? Is that a smashable? Like this one looks like there's something in it. Oh, that looked different. Oh, we got this enemy again. I've seen a lot of same old enemies. Even for a sequel, it's... I feel like eventually I'm just gonna be showing off events and blitzing through dungeons. I mean, you're getting to see new shit, so I can at least... Whoop, that was defense. I wanted to... Sometimes I default to that. Okay, so that's next area. Wow, iron ore end credits. Wait, the treasure's actually on top of it. That's what I'm looking at. Means there's a way to get up there. There's gotta be a warp around here somewhere then. Right, area 2. Let's see more dance pads, more whatchamacallits. The warp thingy up there. Can I reach that from here? There's some standing arcade cabinets. What's that game look like? It's got a girl in the front of it. Something plus. Can't quite get a good look at it. It's better over on this side. I can make out plus. Can't make out anything else though. Whoop! Still an actual like arcade dungeon. Being just old arcade cabinet. I'm surprised it took them this long to work that in.
Now, who to choose?
Yeah, I can hit you one, or two to end it. You're strong enough to kill him outright. And have enough to put defense on. You're getting up there. I watch I'll give you like 6 AP to work with instead of 4 like everybody else. So I can sometimes have you kill like a bunch of enemies and then not them close enough, like do one hit and get one more. So yeah.
What should I do?
Uzume is like
I did it!
essential fighting all these things.
What should I do?
I think she more often than not gets like the wins because of it.
I win!
Also, yeah, you have like cute dog ears now. They actually like do stat now too. Equipping those, so I gotta be real careful what I put on. Much as it is for show, it's not for show anymore. But I guess it will be. I mean, again, I think I have to like try and like to lose in this game at this point.
What should I do?
I keep hearing that as what can I do, not what should I do. Or no, I'm hearing that as what did I do? Like what did I do?
Yay, we won!
I was like, I don't know. Like have more confidence in yourself. You were the heavy hitter last victory. Rest of this all seems pretty straightforward. Whoops. Again, starters. I'm never gonna get used to that. Never ever. I get options beyond like left cross pad. You use that for movement more than anything else. So
What a naughty girl.
My turn.
even snuck on. I'm faster.
Alright, defeated. Next! Yeah!
But here's what I'm talking about with the Uzume. See, I hit both of them with the 2, and enough for just one more. Third area. Once again. Is this game gonna have me do like the double jump there as well? I recognize some of those characters. Weren't they the scouts from the last game? Some of them. Some characters I don't straight up recognize at first glance. Let's see. Okay, that's where I came in. Started there. So this, hello.
We'll beat you to a...
One of these big robots.
Now, who to choose?
Nope, I didn't want to do that one. Maybe one of you will counter it.
My turn.
Nope,
You were such a fit. Looks like we win.
don't match for us either way. Smash it? Nope, that's not smashing. But there's something on this side though. Looks like it's up there. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. I get that from here, baby. Another spot where we climb shit.
Kangaroo!
Like a kangaroo, indeed. And now we run like a gazelle. Oh, 2 different areas here. Which one to take? Isn't there treasure over here? There's 3. this just got interesting. Okay, so one of them puts me in here. It's just a room with a treasure. A fragment and a blue jewel. That's all that's in that one. This one. That's continuation, it looks like. But there's something behind here.
Wonder what's inside.
That's what it looks like. So the other one will put me somewhere else. More treasure there. And so now we know the middle one's the... Go in and grab this.
What's inside?
Sunflowery suited soft leather. I noticed the thing with the item limit. I can pay like 50 cents to increase it by 1,000? Do I need to do that? I can understand maybe like one, but then there was like a bunch of them. Like, how many items am I going to be holding by this game? Like, that's what I'm not looking forward to if it's going to be like that. That has me really nervous, the item management. This game already feels like it made weird decisions as is. I can't get up to any of those. Unless it's going to give me the part to actually do it. It wasn't that easy the first two games to get like a higher jump or whatever. So I doubt it'll be here. You're running around too fast, Uzume. I'm all tuckered out. Come on, Nepsy. You gotta shape up if this much running exhausts you. You're just too energetic. Right, Nepgear? Actually, I feel okay with this much movement. Betrayal! Well, Nepsy, all you've been doing lately is eating a bunch of pudding and rolling around, at the speed of sound. Thank you, Miss Uzume. On behalf of my tribe, we're very grateful. You don't need to thank me. You did find me a bunch of share crystals, after all. We gotta help each other out. Eh? It's share energy from Hell's Crest. Uzume, you got some shares here, too. It's like you're a heroine in a dueling sim where the more you raise your friendship with monsters, the more shares you get. Nyeh. That silhouette was clear as day. Uzume, are you alright? I'm alright. I got so worked up, I just ended up getting hungry and a little dizzy. I see. Here I was all worried. You should know how to worry people. My bad. Here, take this. This is just pudding, right? Not your average everyday pudding. It's 50% kindness, 50% divine protection, 100% pretty cool. The CPU of Planet Dune's been warming it in her pocket since the morning. That's why it's lukewarm. Now then, could you guide us as to where the arcade cabinets are located? Aren't you not supposed to keep putting in the... They're over there. Please follow me. Don't you have to keep that refrigerator? Well, some of them. Got away. What a quick bastard. Nip Jr. went over that way. Go get it. Leave it to me. Wait, are you guys you're playing the games right now? I got the headshot. What a fanfare. I'm shocked you get MVP twice in a row. Am I? Here you go again, being all humble and stuff. You're my private little sis. Have more confidence. I'm gonna get MVP in the next stage this time. Better watch out. Keep dreaming. I'm the one who'll be crowned MVP. Uzume looks like she's having so much fun. I think this may be the first time I've seen her in such high spirits. We were really doing this to cheer you up. She had been concerned with nothing but the giant until now. It's been a long while for me as well. This face truly does suit her. Nep Jr. Any sort of trick to winning this? If there is, could you teach me, only me, discreetly? When you fire, you should probably squeeze your arms to yourself and aim. That way the sight won't shake and... Hey, that's not fair. Keeping those kind of tricks secret. Better tell me too. Of course, please come over here and I'll... Oh. What's up? That's right. That's it. Why didn't I figure out something this simple sooner? All we gotta do is solve everything in this world before heading back to our world. That way no one has to say goodbye. Is that why were you upset? Oh. Reluctant to do it because we didn't have to leave. You ran through those cabinets pretty fast. Games really are fun when you're playing with others. If it's always this fun, I want to come here every day with you two. I agree, we should definitely do this again sometime. Looks like our plan worked. She really is your sister for mood gets better from playing games. What do you mean? Uzume, over here. It's a boss fight. This fool was hiding the whole time? Was it just sitting there watching us playing games? That's silhouette and equipment. It's military grade. This is just a guess by looking at the frame it's using, but its AI is probably a few decades old. That's only a guess based on what I've seen in our world. It might have a special program or armament included with it, so be careful. Aha! Nepgear's looking like she's back to normal, although I have absolutely no idea what she just said. But I can vouch for how strong she is when she gets rid of her doubts. See if we can get any cool shit from it. Gagamut. That's probably like Bahamut. Nope, not close enough.
Targets confirmed.
Countered.
I'm a force of
Took almost a full bar off you for doing it too. Alright. Special. Yeah, you two can heal. So you got that going for you. I could have built that up a bunch too, healing. That seemed like really quick to do. Get more passes on my points here. So I can't do anything now. I wonder why. Oh, SP, you need more of that. So, for now, we're just gonna combo you. Got another in you? Alright, defend. You can heal. But we're good that wise. I want you hitting. So, you counterblade too.
bad.
Let's go right for Nep and all that. Mist Heaven? The Umio Heaven! Well, I can do this.
I call this Umio Heaven.
Summon the Horde. Da-da! Okay, 14 hundo. That was a barn change.
What should I do?
Cross and finish.
Failed.
Yeah, it was that much for that little extra what? But it was something new to show off. It looked like it hits multiple enemies too by the Metal Refining Book.
I'm getting even stronger. Yay! I leveled up!
Phew, that thing was all shell. Neptune will be of okay if I disassemble this robot? Sure, but don't make a mess. Or should I start taking it apart? From the chest? The head? Starting from the food and working my way up sounds pretty intuitive. It's a trip the first thing she thinks about after killing this machine's taken apart like some toy model. Can't be helped. Nepgear loves tinkering. I just found a replacement for that broken terminal part. Are you serial? That means we can fix the transfer terminal. We did it. I might make another lucky find. I'll try taking them out some other places. We came to have fun, but it seems we found quite the windfall. You can say that again. Gearsy cheered up too. Good thing we came here. Teach me, Istu. Huh? Oh, here we go. Development, 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 development. We gotta obtain a plan. I think that's what I just picked up from the boss.
Let's try going here. Whew, I'm tired.
Yes, the repair was successful. That's great. You girls can go home to your own world.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to celebrate knowing there's probably piles of work to deal with back home. I can already hear Isty's eternal, boring, lectury voice in my head. Would it happen to sound like this? That is so spot on, Uzume. Wow! That sounds just like...
Wait, Isty? Why are we on a call with her?
I'm sorry, Neptune. Since I just finished repairs, I thought to call Histoire right away.
I answered this call, holding the highest hopes for you both to return quickly. But hearing these complaints from Neptune is just too much. So, if you so desire, Nepgear may return to tend to business over here. And, Neptune, you may very well stay in that world for eternity.
Oh, damn. Histoire not pulling any punches in this game.
Aw, come on, Isty. I was only joking. You already know that's not how I feel. It was just one of those Nep jokes all my fans online are into these days.
A Nep joke? Do you mean, It doesn't matter. You must return at once, so I may lecture you.
So a Nep joke is a meme. That's what you was trying to go for? Was that what the word you was trying to finish? The world is Nep jokes. Nep jokes of the soul. Or whatever, Monsoon's about.
What?
Now that the device has been repaired, we must solve our energy dilemma.
Yeah, I was thinking, maybe we can use this.
Isn't that a share crystal? Uzume, that's a sweet gesture, but we couldn't possibly dream of using such a precious item.
That's right. Without those, how are you gonna transform, huh? We can't take them.
It's fine. I was able to defeat the giant thanks to you girls, and now all I got left is to crush that purple hag who likes to pop up everywhere. And, although it's not a huge amount, I'm able to receive shares from monsters now, so I don't even need these anymore. If I do need more someday, I can always just go search for some. It's okay, right, Umio?
Yes, absolutely. I agree with Uzume.
Thank you, Uzume. We're never gonna forget you.
Yeah, neither will I. Seriously, I won't ever forget you, Nepsi.
Nepgear, are you ready? Enter the coordinates I specify into the N gear. I will take care of the controls for the transfer afterwards.
Histoire, could you wait for us to return a little bit longer?
What? What are you saying? Please, do not tell me Neptune's propensity for slacking off has influenced you. Our only salvation is your earnestness, Nepgear. So if you take on Neptune's traits, I do not know if I could ever face our past CPUs again.
Wait up. Am I being dissed right now?
No, I just want to finish helping Uzume before I return home. Uzume, I'm here for you until the end. So once we defeat Arfoire and ensure everyone's safety here, why don't you come back with us to our world? My sister will be there, and there are so many games and food to try out. You can even check out all my gadgets.
I get it. That's what this is about. You sisters have been so kind. You care so much about someone like me, a complete stranger. Thank you, Gearsy.
Then, does this mean you'll come?
I'm really happy for the sentiment, but I'm sorry. I just can't go with you there.
But why? It's far too lonely to stay in a world like this completely by yourself.
Gearsy, this is just how it is, and you have no idea what'll happen if you stay. You gotta get home while you still can.
I don't...
What the hell's this noise?
These sounds, they appear to be coming from outside.
Gonna have another boss fight?
Monsters, destroy this building! They ruined my plans, and I will ruin their escape!
Damn, I knew it was you!
Dang it. Uzume and Nep Jr. were having a touching, plot-developing moment, and you had to go break it up.
Ba-ba-ba.
That's supposed to be my job, dummy. I was getting some of my best jokes ready to make it so embarrassing for them. Do you think the nickname Seriousness Breaker just came by chance? No. I earned this name, and I'm not losing it to you, Arbor.
Who the hell is Arfoire? And I don't even need your ridiculous second name!
Then, what's your objective? Are you trying to steal my spot as the protagonist?
Megadimension Destructor Arfoire. Well, now that you mention it, taking your spotlight sounds like a brilliant idea.
Hey, did you hear that, Nep Jr.? Megadimension Destructor R4.
Why do you have Humio's face right now? It's so unnatural! Oh my god.
You shouldn't laugh, Neptune. Not when she's so serious.
But, I mean, using the name Destructor? It's so freaking lame!
I believe her intentions may have been Destroyer, but who's to say, really?
Shut up! Always finding a way to make a mockery of me. You will not be forgiven, brats.
You're so cute when you're all red and embarrassed, Arfie.
Can I get that again? Is that still square? No, it's not. Shit.
Even more so than youngsters these days. We have no idea.
Oh, it ends the event. No. There it is.
You're so cute.
Also that what from earlier.
All red and embarrassed, Arfie.
That's way the hell up here, I think. Just that flat what. Is that far away?
What?
Dead end, dead end, dead end.
What?
Dead end, dead end, dead end.
What?
Dead end, dead end, dead end.
What?
Oh, okay. Okay, triangle. I gotta remember that shit. Alright. Anyway, what did I skip? You should leave her big, sis. Last thing you want to do is cross this line with a crazy person. She's clearly not thinking straight to be dressing like that at her age. Even more so than youngsters these days. We have no idea what she'll do if she snaps. You must treat her delicately. Oh, yeah. Right. Is that triangle? Okay. Alright, triangle, not square this time. Square skips it.
How dare you fools continue to gossip about my impeccable fashion sense! My original plan was only to cast you all into the depths of despair, but that's changed. I will end you here and now.
Cast into the depths of despair. The depths of despair, she says. What is this? A freshman poetry class?
Where did I hear that from? Cast into the depths of despair. Sounds like a Soul Calibur thing. Cast into the depths of despair.
I've never seen anyone outside a game use that phrase. What a riot.
Nepsi's instigations are also at fault, and it seems her resistance to being appropriately serious is a problem as well.
I won't allow any further insults, you scum! Go, my monsters! Crush those twerps and take down the entire building!